Okay, so we're taking a look at what Porter sent. We have the include statements, it's fine. We have main, we have the 3 marks, we have the average, which should be mark 1, mark 2, mark 3 divided by 3. Enter 3 scores separated by commas. And we have the average is 0.1 F average, and then we have some statements in a if structure, if else if structure. We have it being entered. Okay, so we run it, and wow, okay, it told me for a second there that my virus and threat protection came up. What did Porter send me?
No, it says it cleans it clean.
All right.
It cleans it.
Porter send me some suspect code here. All right, 3 scores separated by commas. So we have 70, 60, 45. And we're getting the average to be a very large value.
Yes, see, that was your problem.
Right. Okay, so let's take a look at what happened here. You say float average is equal to mark 1 plus mark 2 plus mark 3, but you did this before you actually had the 3 scores being entered. So we had a sequence issue here. This here can come after the statement because we need to have the values inside of mark 1, mark 2, and mark 3 before we can calculate the average. Understood?
Yes, sir. Yeah. All right.
All right, so let's try it now again. So enter 3 scores separated by commas, 67, 45, 92. Average is 68.0. Let's see if these values. All right, let me try once again. But every time I run this is taking longer and longer. All right. 71, 71, 72. But you notice we have a little issue getting, we're not getting the floating point value to show. Okay, it is grade C, which is correct. It is grade C, which is correct.
Wait, so I think he had %D instead of %F when he was declaring his variables. I don't know if I see it
right.
correctly.
Yeah, so I would have suggested, yeah, you're correct. I would have suggested to take in these grades as floats. Float mark 1, mark 2, mark 3, and put this as %sign F, %sign F, and %sign F. So that way it does all of the operations necessary as floats. Okay. So let's try it again. 71, 71, 72. Now the average is 71.3. Okay, so good stuff. I would just take a look at the second one given here, which is what I'm seeing here from Keon. Anybody who did not work and they still sent it? So Keon had, let's see, he declared everything as float. What are the grades of the top 3 subjects separated by commas? So we store them in T1, T2, T3. We work the average. And okay, he went if average is greater than or equal to 90. if it's greater than or equal to 80 and less than 90. So this is good. So we got thrown off a little bit with our indentation here. We could fix that. And everything inside of mean should have at least a basic indentation. I go crazy for indentation. All right, so forgive me. I'm very, very particular about how code is displayed. This is a little neater here.
So you come like a shine up, it's good.
If I come like, yeah, well, I think when it's in a certain format, it's just very easy to read. So I would rather spend the time to fix it up and make it, easy to read as it is here. I don't think anything is wrong with the code. Again, what are the grades of the three topics separated by commas? 72, 73, 73. This is a grade C. Okay, so the only thing that I would say that he didn't do was that he did not, as the question asked, he didn't show the average of the subjects as well as the overall letter grade, which I asked to do, but that's fine. That's just a printf statement with a % F. Okay. I think that we can call it a class here today. I think it was important for us to just at least get the solution and the recording. You all did very well in terms of your solutions, and I think that we're heading in the right direction. Before we leave, anybody has any questions that they need to ask?
Yes, sir. So mine saying that I have no errors, right? But every time I run it and I put in values, it keep giving me, it keep printing the same thing saying the grade is F, like regardless of what values are in. So I don't really know like what went wrong there.
You want to share your screen quickly?
Yes, sir. Right.
Okay.
So
You have a double equal sign on line 11 for average, where it should be a single equal sign.
So I don't think you could use double here, sir. I think you have to use float if you're using %F. No? I had the same
Why
problem when I
not?
changed it. See, I don't know, but
let's run it and see. Run it and see. Let me see.
so
Press
we
build
gotta
and
stop.
run. Let me see build and run.
Yeah, we got our grades up and it just keeps saying the grade is up. So I don't really know what went on
All right,
there.
press. Average.
see, I had the exact same problem, and all I did to fix it was just put float instead of double.
It was put float instead of double.
Yes, sir.
So close this. Yeah. Sorry, my bad. Float is put LF. Put no. Leave double. I just want to make sure that I could get to put LF for the placeholders. LF. Right, try it there and see. Yeah. So a double is a long float. I apologize. So I will, before I upload the files that I would have had with it, I would put the LF. So double placeholder is LF, not just F.
All right, thanks, sir.
No problem at all.
So is it possible to get like a document with like the differences in symbols, like how for C you have to use the and sign and stuff?
Yeah, I will see if I could send something with a little bit of a primer. I'll send a note on it. Just send me a message in WhatsApp and I'll send a note.
So I don't know if I trust you on our WhatsApp thing, you know. Like last night
No,
you leave
what
me,
you mean,
you
boy?
leave me blank, you know, so you leave me blank.
Oh,
Right.
with
I
what?
asked you if you're having class Tuesday at I can't remember the time, but it was like some 10:35, and then at that some 10:38 you post that it's not having class. So what is
How was
that?
your
So-
No, but I didn't even watch WhatsApp. I posted
well, you see,
that.
and you want me
it
to
not-
message you on WhatsApp, and you're not
Yeah,
going to
but
watch.
all right. Think about it like this. I would have finished the supplementary session probably about 10 minutes before that. So I didn't watch. I didn't know that you messaged me. I just say, okay, well, let me update Teams with the message that say, well, we're not having classes physically this week. That was
And
pure coincidence.
you give me a set of disappointment because I wanted an excuse to leave the people's house. All right, we won't complain. I'll
No,
message
no,
you later
we'll-
just to
We'll
remind you.
see what we can do for next week. Thank you very
Awesome.
much, Omar. All right, so that's it for me and you guys today. If there are no more questions, any more questions?
No, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.